Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Matt. So today I've put together a 30-minute Yin Yoga class where we're going to be focusing on the small joys in life. I think a lot of times we're trying to either overachieve or we're putting focus on things that are unnecessary to our happiness. And for instance, the other day I was having a big day. I was feeling a little down and I came home and my daughter Mila Rose gave me the biggest smile, and it just brought me back up to that joyful feeling I was missing all day. So by focusing on small things like that that make a difference in your day, you will notice that you don't need as much as you think, or you don't need to go out of your way to be happy. There is small joys in every little moments in life, and if you start being more aware of those, you're gonna see that happiness is pretty much everywhere and around you. So let's dive right back into this class. And for today's class, you're gonna need 2 blocks, and we're gonna go with 2 pillows today. We're gonna try that instead of a bolster, see how that feels when we go into different postures. So we're gonna start by sitting up straight. I'm gonna invite you to either put the back of your hands on your knees, sitting cross-legged, or just sitting comfortably on your yoga mat. We're just gonna close our eyes here. And we're gonna refocus on our breath. Deep inhale through the nose as usual. Deep exhales through the nose. So as you keep breathing in and out through the nose, just focus on calming your mind, clearing your thoughts, and just being fully present to today's session together. And from here, you can slowly open your eyes. So we're just going to be going into a gentle neck stretch here from this position. I'm going to invite you to place the left hand on the floor, and with the right hand we're going to grab the top of our head, and then holding on to the left side we're just going to be pulling our neck to the right like this. So you should feel a nice stretch along the left side of your neck. So just doing a gentle stretch here. Don't force too much. As soon as you find your edge, just hold it here. And we can slowly release. And here we're going to place the right hand on the floor, and the left hand will come up, grabbing the crown of our head just around the right side here, and then just pulling the head to the left, going into a gentle neck stretch on the right side. And we can slowly release our neck from here. So now we're going to be going into supported fish. So with the blocks, you want to be doing a T shape. So one block will be at the top of your mat, sideways in a vertical line, horizontal line, sorry, and then the middle block will be vertical and landing pretty much in the upper middle of your back as you lower yourselves down. So we're going to be turning away from the blocks. And this is where you might play with your adjustment. If you don't really know where the block's going to land, you can lower yourself down. Try to see if that lands at the right spot. If it doesn't, you can move your hips forward a little bit and then lower yourself back down again. And there you go. I found my spot. So from here, we're just going to allow our shoulders to hang on both sides. We're going to bring the sole of our feet together into sort of a butterfly position. And then we're just going to reconnect with our breath and allow gravity to do the rest. So this is really good to open the heart chakra. It's really good to open your groin area as well. It's great for tightness in the chest and shoulders. And it's just one position we haven't done in a while, so I'm throwing it in there for you today. So as we're breathing here, in and out through the nose, I want you to think about the small things in your life that are providing you joy. It could be something as simple as a cup of tea, seeing birds flying in your backyard. Could be anything from the sunrise to the sunset. Just try to bring those small joyful things or moments up front in your mind. Just making you realize that those small joyful things do make a big impact on your overall wellness and happiness. For me lately, it's when my daughter looks at me and she says, "Dada." That's wonderful for me and it melts my heart. And from here, one big inhale. Exhale. You can brace your abdominals. Push yourself back up as you close your knees. Making your way up back to the seated position. So from here, I'm going to invite you to spread your legs wide apart. This is where you might want to use the pillows. Bring them in front of you, either sideways or like I'm doing right now. And from here, we're just going to take one big inhale. Exhale, we're going to lower ourselves forward. Feel free to support yourself with the pillows until you find your edge. When you feel a nice stretch on the inner lines here of both legs. So let's just reconnect with our breath and hold stillness here. And we can slowly raise our upper torso back up. I'm going to invite you to close your legs together in front of you, and then you can wiggle your knees here. Just taking a moment here to allow energy and blood flow to circulate again. Focusing on taking some deep breath. And from here, we're just going to open up the flesh of our glutes to both sides so that we can sit comfortably up straight, legs straight in front of us. You might want to place pillows on top of them for support. I'm going to take one big inhale here. Exhale, walking our fingertips forward, lowering ourselves down on the pillows, and then just finding your edge into this nice stretch, caterpillar position that it is called. If 2 pillows too much, feel free to go for 1, lower yourself even more until you find your edge. It's totally fine here to round the spine, bring the chin to your chest. This should feel really good, and it should create a lot of space in your vertebrae to allow energy to flow really well, removing all blockages. So what is a small joyful moment you could create for yourself today? What is it that you could do that would make a big difference, yet is very small and minimal in terms of efforts? Could be something as simple as making yourself your favorite coffee or tea and just sitting down in peace while you sip that beautiful drink. So as you find tension dissipate, you can go even lower, finding your new edge, and then just holding stillness. And we can walk our hands back, raising our upper torso, placing the pillows to the side here. And we're going to be going into a twisted deer pose here, using the pillows for support. So I'm going to invite you to roll on your left hip. We're going to be bringing the right leg to a 90-degree angle facing the back, and then the left leg will do a 90-degree angle towards the front here, exactly as I'm doing. So from here, placing your hands on the floor, sitting up straight, you're going to take one big inhale. Exhale, we're going to turn to the left, facing the pillows, going into the twist. From here, one big inhale again. And exhale, lowering yourself down on the pillows, supporting yourself here. Whatever feels good. You can have your leg turned to the right, to the left, or you can just support yourself here and relax fully. So whatever you want to do is totally fine with me today. And this is really great for your spine, removing a lot of tension and blockages in your low back. And we can slowly start to push ourselves back up. And then untwisting our spine as we exhale fully. And from here, we're just going to be turning around to the other side. So again, making a 90-degree angle with the back, and then the right leg will be making a 90-degree angle aligned along the edges of the yoga mat. So from here, we're going to take one big inhale. Exhale, we're going to turn and face our pillows, trying to place our chest in line with them. And then from here, one big inhale. Exhale, we're going to lower ourselves down. And then using the pillows for support as we go into this twist. You might find that one side is tighter than the other. In my case, this side is much tighter than the other side. So it's really more challenging, but totally worth it. And from here, you can push yourself back up very slowly and turning to untwist your spine here. And I'm going to invite you to just come back to the center of your yoga mat. I'll be placing the pillows aside. And we're going to be grabbing a block. So I'm going to invite you to make your way to lying down completely still on your yoga mat here. You can take a little moment to take a few breaths. Notice how we feel. And from this position, we're going to be going into supported bridge. So using the block, you have various settings. You can put it sideways to the lowest setting, a little higher like this, or you turn it in the opposite direction so that it's as high as possible. So we're going to bring our knees to 90-degree angle with our feet firmly planted on the floor. And one big inhale. Exhale, we're going to lift our hips up and place the block at the base of our spine. So you can pick the setting that you wish to use today, and we're going to extend the legs in front of us. So this is great to open up our hip flexors. It's a nice counter stretch for the spine. So let's just reconnect with our breath here. Placing the back of our hands firmly on the floor. and just relax. And from here, we're going to slowly bring our legs back to a 90-degree angle. And we're just going to lift our hips up very slowly, relieving the pressure of the block and then moving the block aside. So we're going to extend our legs in front of us and just go into Savasana. So going completely still, and then just removing any type of control or muscle contractions that you might have within your body right now. Imagining that you are melting like an ice cream cone on the floor. This is how still and soft I want you to become. So let's refocus on our breath here and just enjoy the small joyful moments in your life, like this one right now for me. Savasana is one of my joyful moments in my day-to-day life. It just feels so good to do completely nothing. So I'm going to invite you to slowly come out of Savasana, making your way to the seated position. So all of our cells in our body vibrate at a certain frequency, and sometimes that frequency goes out of whack and things are not synced properly. So a great way to reset the frequency of our cells is to do the Om chant. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to sit comfortably on our yoga mat, placing our hands on our knees, dropping our shoulder blades down. We're going to close our eyes, big inhale, exhale. Once again. And once more all together. And you can open your eyes. So whether you believe in this or not, it's been proven through various research to be efficient and to resyncing your cells through the perfect vibration. And the Om chant is the vibration of life. So thanks for doing that with me today. Thank you for joining this class. Please subscribe to my channel, share it with friends, family members. If you want to support me, you can always donate to my PayPal account. It's a great way to encourage me to provide more classes since I'm doing all of them for free on YouTube. So until next time, hands at the heart. I'm going to wish you a beautiful day. Namaste. Bye, everybody.